I'm going to show you my easier way to make caramel with just white sugar, and then show how to make some really cool garnishes with things that you have around your kitchen. You'll also want to set out some clean scissors for cutting the ends, and a silicone spatula isn't a necessity, but it keeps the sugar from sticking to the sides of the pan. You'll need a heavy bottom non-stick skillet. It has more surface area for the sugar to melt, and it's better than a saucepan for spooning the caramel from the rounded low sides. Okay, over medium heat, pour 2 cups of sugar into the skillet before it heats. As opposed to some others' instructions, I do not just let it sit and melt, but rather as it's melting, I slowly move the dry sugar into the melted because the outer sugar melts faster and would turn bitter. I keep gently stirring to achieve smooth, highly glossy garnishes. I press the last sugar pieces with the back of a wooden spatula to speed the final melt. Now all the sugar is caramelized, and since never brought to a bubbling, it is smooth tasting and beautifully glossy. This is stage 1, where the caramel is very fluid and delicious for coating popcorn and nuts, but it's too thin to hold shapes, so keep stirring. Stage 2 is perfect for garnishes and spun sugar fluttered over interesting shapes or for croquembouche. Okay, first I'll show you how to make the wavy strips for garnishing like this, but take a second to click subscribe to see all of my dessert videos. For making wavy strips, make sure the caramel is thick enough to leave trails. Wait for the stream to be a slowly even strand. Then slowly drape it over each wire of a cooling rack. These will dry and harden in under 20 seconds. Then remove to a dry, cool surface. If you pull the strand too quickly, it won't drape. I use whole macadamia nuts for the teardrops at an angle, and for the nut spears, I use macadamia nut halves. I love Mauna Loa macadamia nuts because they're the best and because they're very soft to put the toothpick or skewer into. Thickly coat the nut all of the way to the edges, since this will be the bottom. Pull up slowly without breaking contact. If you do, just dip it in again. Let it flow and form. This took 20 seconds. Then cut the strand and pull the toothpick or skewer out. These are cool standing up or at any angle over a cold dessert. To make thick coils or delicate thread coils, you want to wait for the caramel to be flowing from your spoon in an even strand. Then revolve your spoon around a rod as you revolve it around the spoon. Cut off the ends, it will harden immediately, then just slide it off. I'll show you again with a thicker strand. The spoon and the rod revolve around each other, letting the caramel strand fall loosely, then gently pulling it up tighter around the top of the rod, then trim. And you have highly glossy coils. For the thread-thin coils, let the stream flow thinner and lift the spoon higher. Stage 3 caramel is very thick. Now you can make transparent ribbons and pieces. Using a metal spatula or a turner, pull the thick caramel on parchment paper, forming pieces that are thinner than tissue paper, but firm, and cut the ends. Click here for a creative banana split video using some of these garnishes and an amazing blender-made pina colada ice cream. It's great alone, and so is the fresh-made strawberry ice cream on graham. And you gotta make this. See all of my videos, don't forget to